Hello, it's me again, Emily. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's reading, it's all about whatever comes up really. So I'll see what I'll title this video, but for now we just don't know. We'll just go with the flow. Yeah, I was going to do your love life in May or the full moon in Scorpio, but I felt like I wanted to do more of an open-ended reading. So there could be multiple messages that are in these readings for you. So if you would like a more in-depth reading, my email is linked in the description box along with my Instagram and the timestamps for each reading. Don't forget to like, comment if any of this resonates with you, and subscribe to see more videos like this. So over here, as usual, we have group 1, which is spirituality. Group 2, which is financial discipline. And group 3, creativity. I'll just hold them up to the camera. Take deep breaths to see which pile is for you. If a group you've chosen doesn't resonate with you, keep watching because there may be a message in there for you somewhere, maybe during the end of the reading. If nothing pops up for you at all, then maybe another group is for you. Feel free to choose more than one group, as there may be multiple messages in here for you. Take deep breath in and out. In and out. And let's get into it, starting with group 1. Hi group 1, welcome to your reading. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like and comment if any of this resonates with you. And if you would like a personal reading, my email is in the description box. So email me. I'll be happy to hear from you. So as usual, I wrote down some messages while I was shuffling. Intuitively picked up on some messages. So I wrote them down, and as usual, they're quite to the point. So if none of these messages resonate with you, then continue watching to the reading. So group 1, listen carefully or get an ear checkup because my ears started hurting. So it's either that you need to listen more, keep your ears open for any news or whatever, or get your ears checked up. Be on the lookout for good news. So, as I said, listen carefully. So, good news could be coming your way in the form of someone saying something, or there could be an idea actually that's through an advert on the TV or through a general conversation out and about. So, keep an ear out for things that will inspire you. Okay, yeah. Don't doubt your abilities. Stop second guessing yourself. You always do what's best, but you don't feel you deserve it. There's a lot of reluctance. Don't be afraid to treat yourself well. And listen to Move by Britney Spears, or you might need to listen to the lyrics or just read the lyrics because I feel like a message may be in there for you. So Move, I interpret this as doing things that move you, doing things that are actually right for you. If it doesn't feel right, then it's not for you. If it does, then keep it. That's the message I get from that song, but I'll link it in these timestamps. Okay, so let's see what messages come up for you, group 1. So what does group 1 need to hear or know? What messages need to be known? Oh, cards are coming in quick today. So we have 4 cards. Okay, so 8 of chalices. Yeah. As I was saying before, find something that's actually right for you, that actually moves you. The 8 of chalices doesn't feel moved anymore by being in this place in the background. So he's moving on to find something that actually fulfills him, that actually does something for him, because right now it's like it's almost like for a while you've been stuck in the one place, and it's just not hitting the spot anymore. So it's like, okay, it's not hitting the spot, so you need to find somewhere that actually hits the spot now. If that makes sense. And then the Judgment card. Yeah, you want to feel like your spirits are being lifted, because maybe you used to feel like that, but then things have grown a little stale. So you need to move away to find what's right for you. You're moving to your calling, and don't feel like you don't deserve it. Maybe you feel like you've been staying in the space that you're in now because you feel like this is what you deserve. This is where you've grown up. Maybe you feel like you're tied to this place. There's a reason why you're here, but no, you're not tied to anything. You know, sometimes we just get used to places. We just get used to the people we're around, and moving away is so much harder than staying. But then at the same time, staying is really holding you back. So moving on will free you and move you on to different opportunities in life. Ace of Swords, yeah. Like moving away to find something that will move you, for something that will fulfill you, will leave you feeling so much clearer, a clearer headspace. It's like starting afresh, starting from a clean slate. So we go from the Eight of Chalices, which is moving away, then we get to Judgment, which is feeling free, and then we get to the Ace of Swords, which is all about a clear headspace. So it's like you're purging, you're clearing the path ahead of you, and the more you move on, it's the much clearer you will start thinking, and the much lighter you will start feeling, and the more freeing you'll feel. So this could be happening in the full moon in Scorpio, releasing all that's been holding you back so you can move on and feel free and into a clearer headspace. So the Queen of Chalices. Yeah. You are honouring your emotions by doing this. You are honouring your intuitive space, because you intuitively had this nudge to move on, it seems like. Okay. Yeah. A lot of moving forward, moving on, feeling clearer. And then we have the Empress here, who is actually moving on, moving forward, growing as a person. She's creative. What are you creating that's helping you to move forward? Can you not create whatever you want to create in the space that you're in now? Do you need to move? Do you actually need to move house? It could be that you're moving house, or you're moving away from you're purging people out your life. So it's not like you're actually moving from your hometown or whatever. You're just cutting people out. Yeah, with this Ace of Swords. Cutting people out of your life so that you can grow and flourish. You're putting yourself in the situation putting yourself in the environment where you can grow, where you can create. The Three of Wands, yeah. There's so much more out there for you, for those who are actually moving. The more you move forward, is the quicker things will grow, is the quicker things will move forward. Some of you have been waiting for this moment for a long time. On some of you, it's like you're moving forward and then you're stopping to see how far you have left to go, or you're seeing how far you've come. Yeah, because it seems like a progression. So we have you leaving, and then we have you feeling free, and then we have you feeling in a clearer headspace, and then you have you in a clearer emotional space. Then we have you creating, and then we have you looking back to see how far you've come, or looking forward to see how much further you have left to go. Oh, nice. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, give time and energy to what you actually want to give time and energy to, because that will add to your growth, instead of feeding your time and energy and resources to what isn't really filling you up anymore. That's actually depleting your resources, depleting your emotionality, emotional space, just depletion overall. So you're heading for this place of abundance. Knave of Swords. Yeah, some of you have been waiting for this moment for a while. It's like you've been waiting for the path to clear up. Maybe there's just been a lot going on, so then it wasn't the right time to move forward. But for now, it's like, okay, I need to go now or never. Because if I stay anymore, then I'll just feel worse than I did before. And then we have the Lovers, yeah. Choosing the right time to leave this place that you're in now, or the people you're around right now. Yeah, there's a lot of freedom here with the Judgment card, the Ace of Swords, the Three of Wands, and the Lovers. Yeah, so I have two cards here, which is all about basically looking at how far you've come. Yeah, it's almost as well like you'll be getting new ideas. As I was saying, keep an ear out for new ideas. Be on the lookout for good news, because this Knave of Swords is always on the lookout. So be on the lookout. I'm not saying be nosy in conversations, but if you happen to hear a conversation that sparks this idea, then act on it. Yeah, you've been wondering for so long, debating about whether to leave. So take this reading as a yes, it's time to move on. Wow, the Ten of Swords as well at the bottom of the deck. I didn't even shuffle. It's time to move on, because mentally and emotionally you're just not, it's just not cutting it for you. Yeah, Five of Swords. It's just too many headaches, because you're just staying where it just doesn't fit you anymore. You've outgrown the space that you're in. The more that you move on is the more you can grow, with the Empress. And the Ten of Chalices, because you will feel emotionally fulfilled. I'm hearing with this Ten of Cups, you'll be finding your soul family, your soul tribe. Because we have the colours of the rainbow, they'll all be different, but it's like you have the same ideals, the same viewpoints, the same the lust for a lease of life, if that makes sense. Just get one more card from here. Any more want to come out? Like this card. Yeah. Because you've been feeling like this isn't where I need to be. It's like you've opened up so many doors, but this last door just isn't opening for you, and you're just not happy that you can't move forward where you are now, or the people that you're around now, they just aren't cutting it anymore, so now you need to cut them out so that a new door can open up for you. Right. The more you move on is the more you'll find. Wow, that's a nice message. Let's see what else we can pick up from this. Then we have Whale Breach. There's so much more to be discovered in your life. But things have just been dampened down by staying in the same place and around the same people. It's time to spread your wings. Well, not wings, but like swim away, because whales swim a long way. It's time to go further than you've ever gone before. And then music harmony. Yeah, with the Ten of Cups and the music harmony card, you'll be finding harmonious relationships that actually fill you up, as opposed to feeling like you can't open up doors anymore, new doors to life. Okay, there we go. And then we have release, yeah. So under this full moon in Scorpio that's happening this week, sometime this week, I can't remember the dates, but what are you releasing so you can actually feel free from whatever's going on, from whatever's holding you back? Because you've gone through many seasons where maybe you've been there years. You've gone through sadness, upset, rejection, happiness, elation, feeling drained, like overworked. And these are so many different seasons of your life. But now it's time for a new season. Time to walk away, release, let go, find new doors. Wow. I'm just hearing once you walk away, then these doors won't even feel like they are doors. They're just open doorways. You don't need to unlock anything. You don't even need a key because it's just open. Wow. Wolf instinct. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so wolves, they are connected to a pack. You will find your soul family, you'll find your pack when you walk away, when you decide to move on. I just get this feeling that you're going on a retreat. I feel like you need to go on a retreat or something. And it's almost like once you come back, then you'll see how much you have grown and how much you have released from your life. Yeah, I just have this big feeling of going on a retreat and there's loads of people around. And all of a sudden you just click, 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 click. I like all of these people. We are going to be in contact forever. These are my family. This is my new family. These are now my new BFFs. We will have better conversations. We'll feel linked, connected. I'll feel safe with these people. They will aid me in my growth. Wow. And then we have fire, passion, yeah. Yeah, you're waking up to your passions. As I said, you may be going on a retreat. You may be just walking away, and that's fueling your passions. And at the same time, this idea that you've found, or whatever it is, that will lead to so much more passion in your life, because you'll be actually working on what it is you actually want to do and what feeds your soul. Wow, yeah, feed your soul. This is all to feed your soul, to make you feel better as a person. Wow, I'm just seeing like planting the seeds, and it's been a while being planted, but everything's been happening below the surface, and there's been small sprouts, and it's just like, wow, okay, now that this is sprouting, I feel like I've outgrown the space I'm in, and I need to expand. I need to move on for my own good, and then these sprouts will turn into bushes, turn into trees, and it'll just keep growing and growing and growing into something fabulous, something amazing, something great. Ooh. And then we have crystals, focus. Yeah, so we have wolf instinct, and we have crystals, and then we have the Queen of Chalices. So it's time to really listen to your intuition. You intuitively know that this place that you're in now just ain't cutting it for you no more. You know? Once your intuition says move, it's time to move. And then with the spirituality card, yeah, as I was saying before, it's with this retreat, it could be like you're going on an ayahuasca retreat or something to do with your spiritual growth. It will enhance your intuition. Let's see what other messages are for group 1. So we have adventure. Yeah, you're going on an adventure. And on that adventure, you'll find your soul family. You'll grow as a person. You'll be releasing old relationships, old toxic habits, old thinking patterns, all of this. And on this adventure, you'll be spending your time and energy and resources on things that will actually help you with this growth, and you won't regret it. Karmic completion. Wow, yeah, a completion of a cycle, because we have the 8 of Chalices, which is all about emotionally walking away, and then we have the 10 of Swords, which is all about mentally walking away, and then we have the release card, which is all about releasing the past. So this is an ending of a karmic cycle into the new fresh cycles, which will be much healthier for you, which will be more abundant, where you can create. I'll get one more. And then we have moderation. Moderate yourself. Don't overdo everything. Just because you're in this new type of scenery doesn't mean you can go mad with it by doing, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that, I'm going to do it all at once. But take little steps so then things can grow nice and flourish nicely. Like with that tree analogy I was speaking about earlier. Trees take time to grow, and that's what you need to do. Take your time to grow. Yeah, because you're going through healing, like at the back of the deck. Wow, yeah. Once you release, you can heal. And then it's like you don't need to think about these past few weeks, months or years without feeling like you're going to crumble, I suppose. Don't know why crumble was a big word, but seemed fitting to this. And then we have stars. You can manifest every wish. Yeah, by walking away, you're manifesting the right life for you. Because by being in the same place, you're just going to manifest the same things over and over again. But when you actually walk away, take that risk to actually move, then that's when your manifestations will come in, because you're actually taking those big, drastic, giant steps. Princess, you can be your own knight. You're doing this for yourself. You're doing this for yourself and nobody else. Because if you don't do this for you, who else is going to do this for you? Nobody. So you need to make a decision. A really quick decision now. It's almost like the wait is imminent. I think that's the right way of saying it. And then garden, something lovely will grow from this. What was I saying before? You're planting the seeds and things are growing slowly. It's like things are sprouting. You're in like the sprouting stage. So it's either now or never to move on, so that you can grow fully and flourish. Wow, because you will grow once you move on, once you walk away. Because you have great intentions for this. Do this for you and nobody else. And then let's see these cards. two cards fell out. The communal dance. Your soul family. This is the soul family card. They're dancing around in a circle, holding hands. And it just has this big retreat type of feel, where you're dancing around in on the beach, around fire, and just having fun dancing, singing, while someone's playing the guitar. So specific, but yeah, that's the kind of feeling that I have for you. And then shifting universe. Yeah, what's shifting in your life once you walk away? Because things shift, it might feel a bit too hectic, like a big kind of leap. But then things will begin shifting, and then that's how things fall into place. It might take a while for things to fall into place because you're manifesting these things, and things have to go through processes to actually reach you. So don't feel like you're missing out on anything, because everything has its time. So things are shifting for you, but you will reach the stage where you feel like you're actually here now. I'm here, I can relax. I don't need to keep moving anymore, because I have reached where I want to be. And then she is the moon. Yeah, so we have the Queen of Chalices, instinct, we had the amethyst card, and spirituality. You need to really listen to your intuition. If you feel like you need to stop moving, then stop moving. If you feel like you need to move some more, then keep moving. If you feel like you need to pivot and move on to a different path, then do that. Because you are listening to your intuitive body, and you're building your intuitive feelings. You'll begin to really feel like you can trust your intuition more. Don't move from the head space, move from the heart space, is what I'm trying to say. And then let's get these. Your intuitive feelings are growing, because when you're always in the same place, then it could be difficult to really listen to yourself, to really listen to those little inklings that are like, you need to stop doing this, or you need to move on now. But then it's almost like, once you're used to the place, it takes a big situation for your intuition to really scream at you and actually say, it's time to move on now. So I wonder if any of that's going to happen for you, Group 1. Come and let me know. And then we have wall, misunderstanding. Yeah, maybe there's going to be a misunderstanding, or maybe there has been a misunderstanding. It's like you've put a big boundary between you and everyone else. As I was saying before, you're releasing old friendships. Some of you are moving on from old friendships. You've put a wall in place, this boundary. Not even a mini boundary, a big giant boundary, so that they can't come to you. They can tell by your aura that they're not supposed to talk to you anymore, because they're not right for you. And then we have clouds, temporary problems. Yeah, because with clouds, they cover the sun, they all clump together, and then all of a sudden they apart, and then you can see your way forward. So maybe you've been feeling cloudy lately as to what to do, but that's all temporary, because your intuition will actually part these clouds, and the intuition will actually roar at you. Like I was saying before, it seems like something big has happened, because you're in the same old place, so you can't listen to your intuition clearly. But then all of a sudden it's going to shout at you, I suppose. Parrot. Someone will gossip about you, about all of your secrets. Okay. So that's probably why you've put up a big boundary between some people, because you feel like they aren't right for you. Maybe they gossip too much about other people. they spill people's secrets, and you see that and you're like, nah, I can't be doing that. And then we have the Knave of Swords here, which is all about gossip. So just be aware of those people. And then Caterpillar, things will not always be this way. A change is coming, yes, because you're walking away, you're moving on. Yeah. As with this card here, temporary problems. So these things are temporary changes upon you. So we have loads of fives here. 5 is all about change. 5, 5. 5 of Pentacles, 5 stars in the stars card. Yeah, that's great, group 1. So I'll reread this. So group 1, listen carefully or get your ears checked up, because my ear started hurting suddenly while I was writing this down. Be on the lookout for good news. That's probably why I wrote down listen carefully. Don't doubt your abilities. Stop second guessing yourself. You always do what's best, but you don't feel like you deserve it. There's a lot of reluctance. Don't be afraid to treat yourself well. And listen to Move by Britney Spears. Alright, so that's what I'm seeing for you, group 1. Thank you for watching. Comment if any of this resonates with you, and don't forget to subscribe to see more from me. Alright, I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Hi group 2, welcome to my reading. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a more in-depth reading, my email is linked in the description box, and don't forget to like, comment if any of this resonates with you, and subscribe to see more from me. Alright, so I'll just, as usual, I'll start off by reading what I wrote down from shuffling and intuitively picking up messages from while I was shuffling. So group 2, how can you be taken more seriously? It's almost like you have to work harder to show you must be taken seriously and that you are competent. Doing things the easy way won't enhance your skills as much as doing it the hard way, the long way, because sometimes doing things the long way, building your skills up over a period of months or years, it's so much better than actually doing it the quicker way, just so you're deeply knowledgeable about what you're doing. So don't worry if something takes so much longer than you wanted it to be, because that will turn out to be better than expected. You have many skills to develop. You may be feeling worried about the time it'll take. Alright, so let's see what messages we have for you. Group 2. Oh, I'm hot all of a sudden. I'm feeling hot, so it's almost like maybe you feel like you're worrying so much that the nerves are feeling like burning or hot, making you feel hot. Have you ever felt when you're nervous about something, or it's like you feel like you've done something wrong? Yeah, that's the right way to describe it. And you feel like you're hot inside because you don't want to be found out. Maybe that's something that you're going through. Maybe that's what I'm picking up here. So we have, we have the Sun, and we have the Chariot. Something I just heard, don't worry. Don't worry about anything, because your time is nearing. It doesn't matter how long it takes with the Chariot. What matters is that you're determined to get to where you want to be, because the Chariot, he has a direction to go in. You have a direction to go in. It's clear to you that this is where you want to be. So if it takes a week, a month, a year, what matters is that you're going to get there in the end. You gotta have all the willpower in the world to not feel swayed by anyone else, to change your direction. Only you have the power to change your direction, because if it does, if something doesn't fit the direction you're going in, then don't do it. But if it does, then keep going, of course. Keep doing what lights you up inside. Keep doing that, what makes you feel most alive and lit up inside like a child. Maybe this is something that you've been wanting to do since childhood. Because your inner child is glowing, your inner child is happy, your inner child is asking you to keep going because you're feeding your inner child. Wow. You feel so... I'm just feeling a big joyful energy here. If people doubt you, don't worry. Maybe they are intimidated by you because you know what you're doing with the sun. You're not afraid to show that you are doing well, that you can actually do the job well. They can see that you are determined. They can see that you are dedicated. So don't worry about other people, what they think, what they are saying about you. All you know is that you want what you want, and you will get there in the end. You'll get what you want in the end. You always will. Wow. I'm getting a big Knave of Pentacles type of vibes here. Because the Knight of Pentacles moves slowly to get to his goals. And that's what the Chariot does. He speeds up occasionally if he has to. And he slows down if he has to, but he will get there in the end, like the Knight of Pentacles. And then we have the Queen of Wands. Yeah, this is a very expressive pile. Lovely. I like to feel it and see it. Yeah, you're moving forward. You're not afraid to show people what you can do. Are you in a job where you have to socialise a lot? Where you have to go on a lot of meetings, and they can see that you are your true self. They can see that you glow. You are natural. You are a natural person. You could be a fire sign, Leo. Leo, or a Cancer. The Nine of Chalices. Yeah, you work well with others. So be sure, if you're working in a group, then make sure the group are doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Because if they keep going off track and they take you with them, then it's just not going to work well for you. So if they go off track, make sure you bring them back on track or leave them behind. Because you can't compromise your true effervescent self. Your inner child won't be happy. Your inner child wants to keep moving. Your inner child wants to have fun. Your inner child wants to get to the end goal. But you can't do that if others aren't cooperating with you, if they're trying to take you off your path. And then we have the Eight of Wands. Wow, things are moving fast for you, Root 1. And there's a lot of fiery energy here. And wow, the King of Wands. Wow, okay, some of you may be Leos watching this, okay? As I was saying before, with the adapting, if you go off course, you will find your way back again, even if it takes a lot longer. The King of Wands can adapt, and so can the Chariot. If your car breaks down, for instance, because he's travelling by a cart, you can just get it fixed. No worries, and it might take a little longer, but as long as it gets fixed and it can keep going, then that's fine. You just have to adapt to each occasion. Ooh. And then we have the Wheel. Yeah, good luck. Wow. Wow. This is good fortune here. I'm not seeing anything terrible happening here. I'm just saying, keep going, trying to reach your goal, keep trying to better yourself, feed your inner child. If people go off course and it's like a distraction for you, cut them off, cut them loose and keep going anyway. Let's see what other messages are for you. Oh, can't get that. Okay, so instead of focusing on what other people are doing or even your own emotional state, it's important to just let it go. As I was saying, let people go if they are taking you off track. And if you feel like a big emotion is trying to hit you, it's only temporary. Just keep going. Because there may be people who are trying to take you off course because maybe they feel like you know what you're doing, so they want a piece of that. They want to take you off your pedestal. I'm just getting a lot of jealousy here. They're jealous of your happiness, of your joy. Okay, so yeah, just be careful if people try to tell you, oh, you shouldn't be doing that, this isn't right for you. They're trying to discourage you. They're trying to make you feel like you can't do it, but you can do it. Don't dwell on it because it's in reverse. Don't dwell on what other people say. Listen to them, say, yes, okay, yes, I hear what you're saying, and just keep going anyway, because who wants to hear their opinion anyway, you know? And then we have the Knight of Cups and the High Priestess. Oops. Yeah, so let me get some more cards to clarify that because this is quite confusing. I feel like this is a separate message. Okay, it's like you'll intuitively know that these people are trying to get you off course. This is a big reading on other people, but it's to be heard. You'll know who's right for you and you'll know who isn't. Pay attention to new people coming into your life. Yeah, because as I've been saying, things can take a long time to grow. So if you're determined enough to stay on path, then do it. You have your directions, so you just keep going. Don't worry about others. Worry about yourself. Focus on yourself. You're feeding your inner child. Because this is for the long term. Whatever you're doing, it's for the long term, the long haul. Just keep watering this career or this thing that you're doing so that it can grow into something more. Because as you can see here, there's so many different pentacles, so many different seeds in the ground. And it's like forming into this one big tree. So all these little pentacles in the ground are your skills, your knowledge, your experience. And it's all tying together as one to form this great big immovable force. And that's you being the Chariot. Oh wow, okay, yeah. So this is going from the ground and this Chariot is grounded. He's balanced. So this tree is basically the Chariot and the Chariot is immovable even though he's moving forward. He's immovable because he's not listening to other people. You need to stand strong like a tree. Wow, okay. Mm. You need to root yourself to what you believe in. You need to have a deep understanding of yourself and what you want. Wow, I'm just hearing many messages. Bear with me. There is some serious growth with this. Become like a tray full of knowledge. Your knowledge won't let you down. Trees are removable. They've seen loads, even though obviously they don't have eyes. But they've been around for so long, many trees, big trees. They've seen a lot, they've felt a lot. And that doesn't mean they're going to stop growing. They're not going to stop changing with the seasons, but they still remain the same. So that is what you need to do. Many seasons will pass, but you still need to remain the same goal in mind. The Queen of Cups. Yeah, because it's like it will fulfill you on an deep emotional level. If it doesn't fulfill you, then change your course. But I doubt that that will be the case. Sorry. Yeah, you're moving into a much more stable place emotionally. Maybe before you were unsure about how you feel about things and you were dwelling on that, but not anymore. You are emotionally sure with your intuition as well. You just know that this is where you need to be. You have a strong intuition, listen to that intuition. I hope all this is making sense, by the way. Comment if any of this is resonating. So let's see. Oops. Healing. Yeah, so this is quite a healing journey. You're healing your inner child, but your inner child is happy already. So the more you keep moving is even more you heal. Because as I was saying, you were unsure before. But you're healing from that unsure feeling. And then we have financial discipline. Yeah, so I'll take that as the actual discipline. You have the discipline like the Chariot. The Chariot is very, very disciplined because he knows what he wants. So discipline yourself and take the lead. Yeah, because the Chariot takes the lead and the King of Wands as well. So it's like this know yourself type of energy. Be yourself like the sun and you can't go wrong. I just heard I slay my enemies like a game of chess. So that's Lauren Hill. Let me write that down. It's like the more you are yourself, it's the more you'll find people trying to take you down on being jealous. But you can slay your enemies like a game of chess because it's like you can see them for who they are with the High Priestess. You can see that they don't have good intentions for you. So what are you going to do? You're going to move on from them like the Chariot. Don't lose sight of yourself. Don't lose sight of your journey ahead. Don't lose sight of your goals. One more wants to come out. Because you are growing. And then, okay, we have perseverance here. Persevere on your way forward. Because you might be facing adversity from other people. because they don't want you to win, basically. And then we have love partnership. So we have the Knight of Cups and the love partnership card. And then we have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Oh yeah, that's nice. Okay. So maybe on your way, you're moving forward, you'll find someone that you actually shares your passion, actually shares your goals, your interests, and then that will make for a power couple. It's like with the sun here, you can't deny that this is a true connection. So then that's where you get the gossips, the people who want to take you down. That's a bit of a strong way to say it, but that's the best way to say it. The people who are jealous. And it's like you both just know that these people aren't the best for you, so you just keep moving forward. Don't let these people get to you, because it's like they're trying to whisper sweet nothings in your ear about how this person isn't good for you, but you just have a good knack for people, you understand people, so just keep an eye out for that. Oh, you deserve sugar, not salt. You deserve sugar, not salt. Yeah. These people are salty, and you don't deserve these people. They don't deserve you. You don't need these people, sorry, and they don't deserve you, so keep moving forward and find actual people who treat you like sugar. Release the guilt. Keep releasing these people, because you know that these people aren't going to serve you in the long term. You're in this life for yourself. Don't let anybody try to steer you away from yourself. Only you know who you are. So keep believing in that, and then you won't be steered into the wrong direction. And then we have dragons, slay them all, yeah. Slay your enemies like a game of chess. Wow. Yeah. Wow. That is just so fitting. These dragons are your enemies. And so the dragons symbolize the people in your life who try to take you down, but you're not having it. No. You need to release them. You need to tell them how it is if you need to, or just leave them hanging. Slay them all, yes. And then we have protest, start a revolution. The more you move forward, and the less you listen to these people, and the less you let them take you down, is the more you start a revolution. So you are this castle, you are behind this castle, you are protected by this castle, and these are the people that are trying to get to you, but you know, you have this big boundary in front of you, which is the castle. They can't access you, they can't get to you. They could try all they want, but they're just playing themselves, really, trying to get to you. Okay, so let's see what else is for you, group 2. We have woman, dealings or relationship with a woman. So you could be dealing with a woman. Maybe she's trying to tear you down or whatever. And then we have 4-leaf clover, great luck and fortune. Wow, yeah. So we have the wheel of fortune here, and then we have 4-leaf of clover. You're heading for a lucky time. You're a very lucky person. You get to where you need to be. But I just get a feeling that you don't get to where you want to be straight away. You have to go through certain things before you can get to where you need to be, where you want to be. So just, that tree analogy is really fitting with this. So just root yourself to where you want to be. Become strong like a tree, just so that you know you won't move. I can't remember where I got that from, but yeah. Money path. A path with money is waiting to find you. Waiting for you to find it, sorry. Wow, there's a lot of luck here with the wheel. So the wheel is gold. And then we have money path, money is gold. And then we have the 4-leaf clover, good fortune. So the more you move, it's the more you will prosper. That's the word I just heard. And then we have spear, heartache over what you no longer have. Don't worry about what you no longer have. Don't dwell on it like this, because it's not going to serve you. Release it. Release those old feelings, because they won't serve you in the long run. So what's the point in dwelling when you can actually keep moving forward? Keep being your best self. And then broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. If you keep dwelling and not releasing, then things will be unsuccessful for you. As I was saying, keep moving. Don't move to what people are saying to you. If you intuitively know that what they are saying isn't fitting with you, just let them go. Keep moving. Vase, secret admirer. Yes, you have a secret admirer. With the King of Wands, Queen of Wands, Knight of Cups, love partnership. Someone wants to come your way. I just heard you have lessons to learn before this person comes in. Okay. You have to slay your enemies like a game of chess first before this person comes in. Wow. Because I have a feeling that this person will change things in a big way for you. You'll be a power couple, because we have the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. They fit each other so well because they're on the same wavelength. They have the same amount of passion and fire within them to create things, new things that will grow, like the 7 of Pentacles. Let me just get one more card. I don't feel like this reading is finished. Don't want to keep y'all hanging. Heartfire, do things that make you feel lit up inside, that really fulfills your heart space. Like the sun, do things that will make you feel like you are more and more like yourself every single day. Do things that will open up your heart space, that will fill you with passion. So much red in this reading. You have so much fire within you. Don't let other people put out that fire, because that will only cause heartache. As it says here, heartache over what you no longer have. Don't let people cause you heartache, because that's not what's meant for you. And then we have intimacy. Yeah, intimacy is coming up for you with this person coming in, but it just doesn't feel like the right time. Alright, I'll just read this again, reread this. So group 2, how can you be taken more seriously? It's almost like you have to work harder to show you must be taken seriously and that you are competent. Doing things the easy way won't enhance your skills as much as doing it the hard way, well, the long way. You have many skills to develop. You may be feeling worried about the time it'll take. And then I wrote down at the end, I slay my enemies like a game of chess by Lauren Hill. I'll put that in the description box. Hold on. Alright, well, thank you for watching Group 2. Don't forget to subscribe, like and comment if any of this resonated with you. And I'll see you in the next reading. Bye! Hi Group B, welcome to your reading. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like and comment if any of this resonates with you. So as usual, I shuffled the cards, and I intuitively picked up some messages and I wrote them down. So if these messages don't resonate with you, continue on to your reading. Okay, so group 3, you seem so close to your goal, almost like it's in your peripheral vision. Another month or two will see results. For many of you, this is something you've been wanting for years, maybe since childhood. Keep your standards high and don't veer off your path. So I wrote down these messages remind me of the Six of Chalices, which is all about childhood dreams. Looking back at all that you've been through to get to where you are and where you want to go after this. And the Sun, which is all about being yourself, being true to who you are, so that you're not doing things that don't really serve you. Don't dampen your spirit for anything or anyone, so keep your standards high. This message reminds me of group 2 a bit, so let's just see what's going on here. What's going on for group 3? Okay, 9 of Wands. So I get this song, Not Come Out 9, Get Up 10 by Cardi B. I think that's how it goes. So it's almost like you keep getting knocked down and keep getting back up, keep moving forward, and the same thing happens again and again, but you gotta keep moving, because that one time you get back up and you try to move forward and you keep moving and moving and moving, then you're not going to regret failing and then getting back up again. So you're persevering through everything. You're not listening to anyone who's saying, no, you can't do that. That's not right for you. And even though it's almost like it's sunken in those messages of, you're not supposed to do this, you can't do this, you're not allowed to do this, and they keep standing in your way, but you keep moving forward, that can get so tiring, and I feel that for you. But you have to keep moving, because if this wasn't for you, then you would have given up already. But it is for you, so you just need to keep moving forward, even if you have to keep defending yourself, or even just not listen, basically, to what other people have to say to you about where you want to be in life. And then we have Knight of Pentacles, yeah, even if it takes a while, because the Knight of Pentacles is patient. So these two in conjunct, it's almost like saying you need to be more patient with the process. Don't keep running forward to get past these obstacles. Be patient, be grounded, and wait. Oh, that's a big message. Wait, because not everything happens so quickly. Keep planting the seeds for some things to grow. And if you keep getting pushed back, then get up 10. I'm going to put that like that. Get Up 10 by Cardi B. Alright, I feel like loads of cards want to come out for this, so I'm going to keep using this pile and this cards. 6 of Wands. Yeah, I'm seeing here that you will be free from all of these getting knocked down to get back up again, and waiting around for something to, not waiting around, sorry, just they keep having to defend yourself. It's like it will end soon, but for now it's just persevering through it all. So sorry group 3, the camera cut off. Good job I picked it up so quickly, because I did talk a lot at length about all of this. So it's a shame that it all cut off. So I'll just do a quick overview. So it's like you're facing many restrictions at the moment for what you want to do. Yeah, many restrictions for what you want to do, being held back quite a bit, but that's not stopping you from asking yourself questions like, how far will this take me? What will this do for other people? What will this do for me, etc.? But you just got to keep working at it, even if it's on the down low, not telling anyone, a little bit at a time maybe. But as long as you keep working hard at it, because you will be recognized for it and you will feel stable from it all. It's something to be celebrated. But right now, it's almost like it's too much of a burden to be restricted like in this way. But you need to find ways around it. The High Priestess. Yeah, keep it all a secret. Don't tell anyone what you're doing. Because you intuitively know that this is the right thing for you. Wow. And then we have Justice. And then we have the Fool. Oh, nice. Okay. Keep going against the grain. Yeah, I'm seeing the Fool as a rebel right now. So keep rebelling against everyone else, because you know what feels right for you. You know that this, whatever you're working on, whatever you're doing, is going to be lucrative in the future. It's going to do things for you that nobody else could have imagined. It's going against what other people have done before you. So keep moving forward on that. Keep planting the seeds, like the Knight of Pentacles. The Three of Chalices. Get your friends to help you. If you need help from your friends, confide in your friends. Talk to them about what's going on. Talk to them about your plans. If your plans need tweaking. Only talk to those who will actually support you in your vision, in where you want to be. And because there's so many restrictions, be careful not to lose your cool. Don't get angry. Just say yes, okay. Walk off and just carry on planning for your future. Carry on planning for whatever you want to be doing. The stars, yeah, because you have a direction in mind. Okay, for some of you, you just want to be stars. You want to be seen, you want to be in the public eye. Maybe have a YouTube channel. Maybe have a strong presence on Instagram. A strong following. Because I am seeing that with the Six of Wands. Yeah, and there's so many people in this reading with the Three of Chalices and the Four of Wands, plus the High Priestess, who have people bowing down to her either side of her. So it's like people will really look up to you. They will see you as someone who has so much knowledge. They believe in you. But make sure you have that belief within yourself. Don't let these restrictions dampen your belief within yourself. And then you have the Hierophant, yeah, many restrictions. Maybe from family, maybe they are quite traditional, but you're not traditional. It's like you're the only person who is untraditional. You're going the different route. People are used to working 9 to 5 maybe, and then you're coming along and being like, oh, I want my own business. Oh, I want to become a star on YouTube, an influencer, on YouTube or Instagram, and they look up to you and they're like, oh, I don't understand this. Why are you doing this? This isn't making any sense. Find a job, get a normal job, and you're like, no. No. And then we have the Knave of Wands. Yeah, you have a great passion to do whatever you're going to do. We have 3 knaves here. So this is a relatively new thing, even though you've probably been wanting to do this since childhood, but maybe you haven't had the strength to do this. And it's almost like now is the time. And then we have the Emperor. Stand strong in yourself. Don't lose faith in yourself. Make plans for yourself. Because you will have a following, a large following it looks like, because the Emperor is surrounded by a lot of people. Be your own boss. As I was saying, you might want to own your own business, and then your family or whoever doesn't believe in that business because it's something that they've never heard of before. And then we have the 5 Pentacles. Don't be put out by what others are saying. Don't be put out by the lack of support that you are receiving. Just support yourself, or you can find people who will actually support you in your endeavours. You gotta have this inner strength that will help you keep moving forward like the sun. That inner power, this inner strength, you have to fuel yourself to keep moving forward. Nice messages. What else does group need here? There we go. Yeah, 6 of Cups. Yeah, 6 of Chalices, 6 of Cups. It's probably something you've been wanting to do since your childhood. And it's only now that it's popping back up. 2 of Cups, yeah, it's like you're made for this thing. The 2 of Swords in reverse, there's no question about it. And then the Star reverse, don't let people steer you off your track. Don't let people demotivate you, because we have the Star twice. The Star upright, this is you knowing your path, you knowing that where you want to be, and then the Star reverse in conjunct with the Devil card, people throwing you off track. So even though you might be going on and off track, you're still going because there's no doubt in your mind that this is for you. Lovely. Let's see what other messages. Take this card. Morning, the world awaits you. You gotta have this get up and go about you. You can't be feeling like, oh, yesterday my mum says I can't go to this because she doesn't believe in it. But you need to know that when you wake up in the morning going after what you want, then you'll have good days ahead of you. Whereas if you are listening to others, then you'll wake up and feel like, oh, I've got to do this and I've got to do that and I won't be happy with it. I'm really dampening myself. I don't want to get out of bed. Don't focus on all of this. Focus on what you love, and then you want to wake up in the morning with a spring in your step. And then Spaceship, don't be afraid to sing. Yeah. Ask your friends for help if you need the help. And then we have Universe, we're all stardust. We have stars again. So keep following your dreams, because your dreams are your guide. Put your plans in place. We have Jupiter in the background. Oh, twice actually in both cards. So this is all about expansion. You will expand in your endeavours, you will grow from this, but that's only if you keep moving forward and having faith in yourself and having that inner fuel, so to get you going in the morning, so you're not listening to other people. What else does group spiritual partnership, yeah. So if you make sure you are surrounded by people who share your vision. So it could be that you're going into a partnership where this person will help you move forward in whatever you want to do. Or it could be your actual friends. Creativity, yeah. This is giving me the strong sun, the sun vibes. The sun is a creation. It creates many things. So you need to focus on your inner strength, on your inner light, so that you can keep creating. Because the yellow is all about just being yourself, being true to who you truly are. You gotta focus on that brightness within you. When you're doing the thing that you love, focus on that brightness within you. Don't let it be restrained. Oh, use them 3 then, it's fine. And then we have manifestation, yeah? The more you do is the more you manifest the life that you want, and that will lead to expansion. Self-discipline, yeah? You gotta have that self-discipline. If no one believes in you, you have to believe in yourself. You gotta have that inner strength so that you can grow even if you only have yourself. Wow, that is a strong message. If you're looking at other people for support, you won't get anywhere, because once they don't support you, then you'll just stop. But once you look at yourself for support, and the people around you don't agree with you, then you're more likely to keep going, because you have that belief within your own self. And then we have change. Yeah, things will be changing for you once you keep going after what you want. Beautiful. Let's get some of these cards. What messages to group 3 need to hear? Group 3, group 3, group 3. Then we have vulnerability. Don't be afraid to share your concerns with your friends, because they can help you. They can help pick you up. Or even just be vulnerable with yourself. Be brutally honest with yourself about how this is making you feel, so that you can move forward from these feelings, so that you can be your best self where you're creating, and when you can see yourself clearly. 2. Vision quest. It might feel like a big quest doing it alone, but it has to be done. Because if you don't do it, then who else will? One more card. One more card will do it for me. Yeah, it might seem like a lonely journey, but as long as you have your friends around you to help you along the way, then that should ease things for you. And then we have ceremony, invocation. You gotta have something to fall back on, like a practice that you do every morning, so that you can look forward to waking up. So maybe this is to do with your morning routine. Implement a successful morning routine that really fits you as a person, so that you feel more motivated in the mornings. Okay. And then we'll have these cards. Oops. you're going to need all the motivation you can get in the mornings when you have all these restrictions in place, really. She is the moon. Listen to your intuition again. The temple. Value yourself highly. Your body is temple. Don't let anyone into your temple who doesn't agree with what you're doing. Only allow the people who approve of what you are doing into your life, into your space. And then coming together, yeah, as I was saying, things will come together in another month or two. You'll start seeing results. Or maybe this could be to do with that partnership I was talking about. Maybe someone comes in to help you, or even your friends, and it brings things together. Let's see what else. So we have dagger, fear, worries, tense situations. Yeah. So things can get a little tense with the people who don't agree with what you're doing. As long as you know it's the right thing to do for you and your future, then keep doing what you're doing. Because they just put in fear into your mind, and you can't afford for that to happen. Alright, oh, that's a lot of cards, that's fine. And then we have heart, love, deep affection and caring. Surround yourself with people who love what you're doing for yourself, who care for you deeply and would actually want to hear what you're doing for yourself. Crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. So this could be something to do with your career, what you want to do for a living. And it's like it's slowly growing into something in the next month or two. Fox, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. Yeah. Make sure you plan things out thoroughly, just so that things are in place, so that they can grow effectively. Flowers, happiness. As I was saying before, it's going to lead to great happiness, abundance, growth. Yeah. I'll just reread this out for you, and then that'll be the end of your reading. So group 3, you seem so close to your goal, almost like it's in your peripheral vision. Another month or two to see results. For many of you, this is something you've been wanting for years, maybe since childhood. Keep your standards high and don't veer off course, off your path. And I wrote down during this reading Get Up 10 by Cardi B. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you, group 3. Thank you for watching. Comment if any of this resonates with you. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye!